What's going on YouTube? It's your girl Yoga by Biala here with a new YouTube video. Welcome back, fam. It's a pleasure to have you here. If you are new to my channel, welcome to the fam. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you can join us, and let's get right back into this video. Y'all, I'm super pumped because today I am premiering our Divine Feminine series. It is a 6-part yoga series that covers the 6 archetypes of the Divine Feminine. If you are my students and you live in Seattle, Washington, some of you have taken this workshop with me, which is called the Divine Feminine Yoga Workshop, where we cover some of the archetypes, if not all of the archetypes. Now, the 6 archetypes that we're going to be covering are the Goddess, the Priestess, the Lover, the Queen Mother, the Wise Woman, and the Warrioress. Now, each of these archetypes exist within the Divine Feminine energy, and we all hold these archetypes within our bodies. But sometimes certain archetypes are a little bit more elevated in our vessels and others are more subdued. So it's about becoming aware of each of these archetypes and boldly embodying and imbalancing them within the bodies. Now, for today's archetype, we are going to be doing a yoga sequence on the Priestess. So each of these archetypes align with one of the 4 elements. That includes earth, water, fire, and air, as well as one of the 7 chakras. So each of these archetypes are going to correlate to one of the 4 elements as well as one of the 7 chakras to give you a little bit more context as to the energy that each of them embodies. What I'm hoping to do is, by the time you've done all of these sequences and explored each of the archetypes, you're able to balance each of them within your bodies now that you have a knowledge as to the energy that they possessed for you. So I'll actually be doing 3 videos per week. It's Monday, so I'm starting out here with you today, but you'll also get another video on Wednesday and Friday. And then following week, y'all are working me, but I'm happy to be doing this series with you guys here on YouTube. The videos are going to be a little bit shorter just to help you feel like you can really achieve them and do them from start to finish. I really want you to commit to completing the entire sequence, the entire practice, and ultimately the entire series. Continue to communicate with me as to what's resonating and coming up for you throughout the entire practice. Now, for today, we are going to be exploring the Priestess. The Priestess equates to the 6th chakra. That's your 3rd eye chakra, and it's all about aligning the conscious with the subconscious. So the Priestess is all about manifesting energy, manifesting power. It's about activating your ability to manifest, drawing what's in your subconscious into your conscious mind. So bringing what lives in another dimension into the present dimension. So really beginning to become aware of your manifestation power in your now or your present body. The element that this archetype aligns with is water. So it's all about flow, it's all about moving energy, allowance, permissions, allowing things to flow through, which is very much equated to the Divine Feminine naturally. So although today's practice will be watery, we will be activating the energy in your 6th chakra, right where your 3rd eye is located, with some Kundalini movements, some rolling ohms as well, which if you watched my last video was the introduction to rolling ohms. Know that this is all rooted and grounded in source wisdom, so it's not woo-woo, it's not religious, it's all energetic. And giving yourself permission to kind of exist in that space, in that unknown space, and gain some more knowledge there as well. In terms of props, you won't need anything for today's practice. I'm going to go ahead and see you right back here on the mat. Let's go ahead and get started. Welcome back, fam. Let's go ahead and get started right here on our mats in a cross-legged position. Now, for the purpose of this series, I invite you to keep your journal close by if you want to journal at all while you're moving through your practice. If anything comes up, I invite you to do so. I'm keeping mine here just in case I have any thoughts that come up. So we're going to start in a cross-legged seated position. And we're just going to start with some gentle movements here. Start to relax the shoulders. Begin to pull the navel up and in towards the spine. Feel yourself get long in the spine. And just begin to relax the mouth and the jaw. You can also close the eyes here, but I invite you to keep the eyes open if that feels safe. We're just going to start with some breathing here. Just taking a moment to soften into the body. Taking a deep breath in through the nostrils. And a deep exhale out of the nostrils. We're going to slowly start with some rolling cat-cows. Draw the chin in towards the chest. And exhale, extend the heart forward for your cat variation. Head draws up, throat extends to the heavens, third eye coming to the heavens. Inhale, chin towards the chest. Exhale, heart comes forward, third eye lifts to the heavens. One more of those. Inhale, chin to the chest. Exhale, extend the heart forward, third eye shines to the heavens. And slowly draw the chin back to the chest. Draw the hands behind you. Root the hands behind you and draw the fingers in towards the glutes. Extend the heart up to the heavens. Draw your third eye up to the heavens. Let's just open up through the front of the chest and just activate to that third eye. Sixth chakra here, right in between the brows. Bend the elbows and just feel that stretch along the front of the shoulders. Deep inhale through the nostrils. Exhale out of the nostrils. Slowly lengthen out the elbows and extend the legs forward. We're going to start just with a figure four. Bend your right knee and glide your right foot right onto your left knee. And then go ahead and bend your left knee. Now you can invert the fingers behind you, so this is a little bit more rooted. The fingers are a little bit more rooted. And just finding a figure four here, rooting and grounding the 5 fingers behind you, drawing the neck out of the shoulders. So notice if your neck is suctioning in to your shoulders, I want you to activate lifting the head and neck out of the shoulders. So you're grounding through the 5 fingers and drawing your heart closer to your shin. Continue to hold here, feeling that stretch right in the hips immediately. And slowly float that right foot over to the left for a seated twist. You're going to invite your left heel to the glute. Draw both hands up and in. Grow nice and tall through the spine. Lift through the left hand and then capture the right knee with the left inner elbow. Twist back, drawing the right hand behind you, looking over your right shoulder, and just waking up that outer hip a little bit more, but also activating the Kundalini energy in the spine. So activating the strength and length of the spine and the energy that runs through it. Exhale. Let's slowly come out of the twist. Root the hands straight back behind you and just begin to extend the legs long. We'll do the opposite side by bending the left knee and inviting the left foot onto the right knee. Let's go ahead and bend the right knee. Root the fingers behind you and just slowly wake up the outer left hip here. Maybe adding a little rocking left and right, so adding some fluidity to the posture. Consider the energy here that's encapsulated in the Priestess archetype of the Divine Feminine. Once again, drawing and combining what's unconscious to the conscious mind. So it's that ability to manifest. And the energy that's drawn in for manifestation is the energy of water or flow. because we can't manifest anything when we're in resistance. Now from here, let's slowly float that left foot over to the right and come up to a seated twist by drawing your right heel to your glute. Drawing the hands to the left knee. Right hand lifts up, and let's capture that knee with the inner elbow. Then left hand sweeps back as we come into a twist. Just waking up that outer glute here again on the opposite side. And slowly come out with the hands behind you again. And this time you have the option to cross the shins, roll over the knees in tabletop, or you can just roll to the opposite side of the body and just make your way back into tabletop. And let's just find some rolling cat-cows again. Inhale, find your cow pose. Heart lifts, tailbone lifts. Exhale, curl the tailbone up and in for your cat. 2 more of those. Inhale, we'll find our cow pose. Heart lifts, head lifts. Exhale, curl the tailbone under and in. Find your cat. 1 more. Inhale, cow pose, heart lifts, head lifts. Exhale, curl the chin in towards the groin. Find your cat. And then inhale, neutralize tabletop. Exhale, child's pose, hips to the heels, arms extend long. And we'll just press the third eye into the mat, just activating that 6th chakra. Sweep the hands back, interlace the fingers behind you in a fist, and extend your fist up and over towards the heavens. Bring out the shoulders. If this feels unsafe, go ahead and hold on to a sock or a belt here and draw the fists apart so that you can use that space to leverage lifting the fist up and over the head. Exhale, draw the fists back down to the low back and slowly rise back into a tabletop. Settling in here, let's extend the right leg straight back behind us and dorsiflex the right foot. Push the hands into the earth and lift the chest and the heart. And let's just step that right foot forward and heel toe it in so it's midline within the body. Both hands are going to sweep up here, and we're going to find a low lunge. So in our low lunge, hands are coming high to the heavens. Our right knee is stacked right over the right ankle, and we're holding here. Take a deep inhale. And exhale. Let's float the hands down and lengthen out the right knee for our half split. Extending that right leg, lengthening the chest and the heart, and getting into the hamstrings here. Continuing to hold in our half split. On the inhale, let's bend that right knee and find a modified warrior 2. You're going to kickstand the left shin back and windmill the left arm up and around for your modified warrior 2. Lifting up here, right hand comes to the right knee, and then left hand comes to the hip. Let's drive that right knee forward and get into the inner hip and thigh. Keep lifting up through the chest, activating just through the midline of the body. So drawing that energy up from the base of the belly all the way to the third eye. And then inhale, float back out of the hips, and the hands ignite back into your modified warrior 2. Exhale, modified side plank. Left hand lowers on the outside of the left knee, and the right hand extends high. You're just going to lengthen out the right leg and root the right foot into the earth for your modified side plank here. Now go ahead and stay where you are and float your right foot up. So this is a lot of balance. Let's draw the belly button up and in, drive the hips forward. And you have the option to stay here, just coordinating that balance, finding that stabilization, concentration through your third eye. Or you're going to look down at your left hand and move into option 2, bending your right knee, grabbing the outside of your right foot. Keep looking down at your left hand and begin to kick back and into the foot. So you're kicking back into the foot and the hand, opening up through the front side of the body, activating through the 6th chakra, the third eye. Give me one more breath here. And then exhale, If you're in option 2, gently release the foot, extend it back into option 1. Exhale, we'll all drop our right foot down and windmill the right arm up and over to the back side of the mat. Let's kickstand our left shin in towards the body. And then exhale, activate the third eye. Third eye is going to kiss the mat. Exhale. Inhale, rise. Exhale, tuck the back, left toe, left knee rises. Inhale, right leg comes high, down dog. And then exhale, drop the right foot. First downward facing dog. Pedal off the knees one by one. So now we're going to take it back to the front side of the mat, starting with the opposite leg. So we're going to slowly lift the left leg up high. Exhale, gently lunge, step that left leg through and drop your right knee. Inhale, both hands are going to sweep up high to the heavens. Holding here. In your high lunge, and then exhale. Plant both hands down to frame the left foot as you lengthen out your left leg for half split. Waking up the back side of the hamstring, opening up through the back side of the leg, bowing over that knee. Give yourself 2 more breaths here. If the leg feels tight, just micro bend that left knee. And then inhale, let's bend the left knee. And we'll slowly begin to kickstand the right shin straight back as we windmill the arms up and around to this modified warrior 2. Arms extended and really open through the front side of the body. Left hand comes to the left knee this time, and the right hand comes to the right hip, and just extend the left hip forward, left knee forward to get into the inner groin. And then slowly rock it out. Both hands extend, modified warrior 2. Exhale, modified side plank. We're lowering the right hand on the outside of the right knee, and the left hand comes high. We're just lengthening out the left heel, left leg, long, holding here. Let's engage through the belly and then float the left foot up. This is our option 1. Now I want you to notice if your hips are coming back here. Can you draw and invite your groin forward instead? Option 2 is to look down at the right hand and maybe grab a hold of that outer foot for sugar cane, modified sugar cane, and begin to kick back and in to the hand and just open up through the midline body. One more round of breath wherever you are. Slowly extend that left foot back out to option 2. Exhale, lower it to option 1, and we'll all windmill the left hand back down to the mat, front side. Let's kickstand the right shin in towards the body, back side of the mat, and then exhale, third eye kisses the mat. Give honor, activating that 6th chakra. Inhale, rise. Exhale, 3-legged dog, tuck the back right toe, right knee rises. Inhale, left leg comes high to the heavens, and then exhale. Downward facing dog. This time we're going to step the left leg forward on the outside of the left hand, and then the right foot is going to step on the outside of the right hand, and we're going to sink the hips. Warmalasana squat. Draw the elbows on the inside of the thighs, draw the hands to prayer, lift up through the spine, and draw the eye gaze up so the third eye is extending up to the heavens. Now, if this feels very tight in the hips, you are more than welcome to stack a few books underneath the hips and sit on some books. If the heels are lifted, go ahead and open the feet wider. And if you're a little bit higher, the hips are up here or higher, that's completely okay and normal. Be where you are. and allow manifestation to happen for you there today. Let's be here for 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. Inhale, root the feet, raise and rise to the heavens. And exhale, palms float down alongside the body, Hastasana. Step the feet in and inhale, circle sweep hands up and over. Exhale, bow forward. And slowly step the right knee back and the left knee back. Go ahead and cross the legs over each other in just the way you came in. You're going to roll back onto the hips. Extend the legs. Root the fingers behind you, bend the knees, and come onto the forearms here. And slowly draw your hands underneath your glutes for a supported fish pose. You're going to walk those elbows in. The palms are going to stay rooted. And lift the heart up, third eye up to the heavens, and extend the head and the neck back. Just for supported fish pose. One more breath here. Exhale, chin to the chest. Release the hands from the glutes. And slowly roll back onto your back, hugging both knees into the chest, rocking left and right. We'll just find one resounding bridge pose here, rooting the feet, hands alongside the body, lift the hips up, pull the belly button up and in. Draw the inner thighs together, and then exhale, lower the mid-back, low back, and the glutes. Windshield wiper the knees, left and right. Go ahead and find a bridge pose, or a supine twist to the left, float both knees to the left. And this time the right hand is going to come right up and over the head. Left hand clasps behind the right thigh. So our left hand is grabbing this outside of the thigh. Right hand is coming high. And the eye gaze and the third eye, the 6 chakras pointing straight up to the heavens. Exhale, just rainbow this right hand down. Float both knees back into the body. And let's take it to the opposite side. Supine to the right. Left hand grabs the outside of the left knee. Left hand extends straight up. Eye gaze pointing right up to the heavens. Inhale, come back to center. Hugging everything in. Drawing the 6th chakra, third eye to the knees. Exhale, release the feet into the earth. Find a butterfly pose, drawing the bottoms of the feet together, knees out, hands on the womb, resting here. In Shavasana, final resting posture. Taking a deep inhale in through the nose. Deep exhale out of the nostrils. Slowly wiggle the toes and fingers. And begin to invite the inner thighs towards one another. Just keeping the knees bent, take a deep inhale into the belly and the chest. Draw the arms up and over as you do so. And exhale, roll to the left or the right side and make your way up into a seated position of your choice for your final rolling Oms. I invite you to close your practice with whatever hand mudra feels intuitive to you and showcases gratitude for our practice today. Traditionally, palms are drawn to heart center, a little space in between the palms, thumbs pressed in the heart center. We will be closing our practice with 3 rolling Oms. We will start together, but we most likely will not finish our rolling Oms together. Once again, Om is the resounding sound of creation. It's the resounding vibration of creation. So we're just aligning with that. Take a deep inhale to prepare for Om. Exhale out of the mouth, HA. Inhale for your Om. Rest in the Oms. Namaste. Namaste, fam. I hope that practice felt good for you in your bodies. Remember to jot down anything that resonated for you in your notes, in your journals. And don't forget to comment below to let me know what came up for you. If this video felt good, of course, go ahead and give me a like. I'm glad that you made it this far and that you committed to your practice. I will see you on day 2 or on Wednesday for our next practice out of this series. Continue to take care of yourselves. I'll see you real soon.